Hello, dear friend. Wednesday, November 12th. Heavenly Father, my everything, my source of strength and comfort, I come before you today with a heart overflowing with gratitude. First and foremost, thank you for the precious gift of my children. You have entrusted me with these beautiful souls, and I am profoundly thankful that you are their guiding light, just as you are mine. I am deeply grateful that you remain a constant presence in our lives, watching over us, loving us, and providing for us in ways seen and unseen. Today, Lord, this prayer is dedicated to my children. Though I cannot be with them every second, I trust wholeheartedly that you are listening to my prayers. You know their hearts, their struggles, their dreams, and their needs, even the ones they cannot put into words. I trust that you hear every cry, every silent plea, every hope they carry deep within. You are the God who understands, who is always near, and I rest in that nearness. Father, I surrender each child into your faithful care. Be the voice that steadies them, the peace that calms them, and the wisdom that leads them. When I reach the end of my own strength, let your strength begin. When my words fall short, let your spirit speak comfort to their hearts. Thank you for surrounding them with favor, as with a shield, for writing their days with purpose, and for holding their future in your secure hands. If this prayer resonates with your heart, dear listener, I'd love for you to subscribe, leave a comment. You can share your children's names so we can pray together, and share this with a parent who needs encouragement. Come back tomorrow to continue this gentle morning rhythm with God, one day at a time, one prayer at a time, so our homes stay anchored in His presence. As my children grow, Lord, I am constantly amazed by how quickly time passes. Each day they take another step toward independence, and I watch with both awe and humility as they become the people you have destined them to be. I see your fingerprints on their lives, in their laughter, in their curiosity, and even in their struggles. And as they grow, my greatest prayer is simple yet powerful, that your divine protection will always cover them. Father, I place each of them into your hands, the same hands that formed them in love and knew their names before they were born. Protect them from all harm, Lord, from anything that could wound them physically, emotionally, or spiritually. The world they walk through can be unpredictable and heavy, filled with distractions, dangers, and unseen battles. But you, Lord, are their refuge and fortress. Surround them with your angels. Let no weapon formed against them prosper. Shield their minds from fear, their hearts from despair, and their bodies from harm. Wrap them in your love, the kind of love that brings peace even when storms rise. Let your grace be the invisible armor they wear each day. May they walk in the assurance that no matter where life leads them, your presence goes before them, beside them, and behind them. You are their everlasting protector, and in you they are safe now and always. Lord, as my children continue to grow, I know they will walk through seasons that demand choices, some simple, others that will shape the course of their lives. Each decision will carry weight, and in those moments I ask you, Lord, to fill them with divine wisdom. Let their hearts be still enough to hear your voice, and their minds clear enough to discern what is right and good in your sight. When they stand at a crossroads, remind them that they are never alone. Your Spirit is their counselor, their inner guide, their unfailing compass. Give them discernment to choose paths that honor you, even when the world tempts them with easier roads. Instill in them the courage to do what is righteous rather than what is convenient. When confusion clouds their understanding, breathe clarity into their hearts so that your light dispels all doubt. Father, I pray that your word will be their foundation, that they will consult your truth before making decisions. May your principles shape their conscience, and may their choices reflect the goodness of your nature. Let integrity guide their steps, humility soften their actions, and love govern their motives. And when mistakes are made, for they will stumble as we all do, remind them that grace is not lost. Teach them to rise again, to learn to grow, and to trust that even in their detours, you are still leading them toward the bright future you have prepared. Lord, guide my children in their studies and shape their minds with your divine wisdom. Help them to understand the true value of learning, not only as a means to build a future, but as a sacred journey of growth, discovery, and purpose. In a world filled with distractions that so easily steal focus and joy, may they find delight in every lesson, strength in every challenge, and courage in every test they face. Teach them that wisdom is not merely knowledge, but understanding, guided by truth and compassion. Let their curiosity be a gift from you, a light that leads them to deeper insight, empathy, and wonder at your creation. May their hearts remain humble, even as their minds expand, remembering that all knowledge begins with reverence for you, the giver of all wisdom. When discouragement tries to whisper that they are not enough, remind them that you created them with purpose and intelligence that is unique. Give them perseverance to continue when studies feel heavy, and patience to see growth as a process, not a race. Let their education be more than facts and figures. Let it be a journey that molds their character to be kinder, wiser, and more understanding toward others. Shape their minds, Lord, but also shape their hearts so that everything they learn becomes a tool to serve, to love, and to glorify you. I pray, Lord, for the emotional well-being of my children. As they grow, they will inevitably face the weight of the world, moments of pressure, confusion, and uncertainty. There will be days when their hearts feel heavy, when emotions rise like storms, and when life seems too much to carry. But Father, I ask that you anchor them in your peace, the peace that surpasses all understanding, the peace that the world cannot give or take away. Keep them emotionally strong, Lord. When anxiety whispers lies, let your truth speak louder. When sadness tries to settle in, let your joy be their strength. Teach them to handle their emotions with grace, not to suppress what they feel, but to bring every thought, every worry, every tear into your hands. Remind them that they are never alone, that even in their darkest moments, you are near, listening and loving without condition. Protect them, Lord, from emotional wounds that could harden their hearts or steal their hope. When life feels overwhelming, let your Spirit bring calm to their restless minds and healing to their weary souls. Fill their hearts with resilience, love, and hope, the kind that endures even when the world shakes. Let them find stability, not in circumstances, but in your unchanging faithfulness. May they stand firm in every season, their hearts guarded by your peace and their spirits strengthened by your everlasting love. Lord, I lift up the friendships of my children into your loving hands. Surround them, Father, with people who speak life into their hearts, friends who encourage them, uplift them, and draw them closer to you. In a world where so many connections are shallow and fleeting, grant them relationships that are rooted in truth, kindness, and faith. Let every friendship they form become a reflection of your love and grace. As they step out into the world, I know I cannot always be there to guide or protect them. But you, Lord, are always near, seeing what I cannot see, hearing what I cannot hear. You walk beside them in every place they go. Lead them toward friendships that nurture their spirit, that challenge them to grow, and that help them become the people you have called them to be. Keep them safe, Father, from harmful influences, from voices that would lead them astray or dim the light you have placed within them. Let their circle be filled with people who value honesty, integrity, and compassion. May their friends inspire them to live with purpose, courage, and joy. And Lord, let my children also be that kind of friend, one who listens, forgives, encourages, and loves selflessly. May their presence bring peace wherever they go, and may their hearts shine with the light of Christ, touching the lives of those around them and pointing others gently toward you. Lord, I lift up the hearts, the spirits, and the futures of my children to you. You alone know the path you have prepared for them, a plan greater and more beautiful than anything they could ever imagine. When life feels uncertain, when they face crossroads filled with questions, remind them, Father, that your timing is never late and your ways are always perfect. Teach them to rest in your divine plan, even when they cannot yet see the outcome. Let their hearts be steady in the assurance of your love, their spirits grounded in your truth, and their minds filled with peace that comes only from you. Surround them with your presence at every step of their journey, and when fear tries to whisper doubt, let faith rise louder in their souls. May they walk with courage, knowing that the hand that holds the universe also holds their future securely. Lord, when they face seasons of waiting or moments of disappointment, teach them to trust that delays are not denials, but part of the process you are using to shape them. Help them to see that every challenge refines their faith and brings them closer to the destiny you have written for them. Let them always remember that they are never alone. You walk before them, beside them, and behind them, guiding, protecting, and loving them endlessly. May their hearts find rest in the truth that their future is safe in your hands, and their story is written by a faithful God who never fails. Lord, I come before you today, lifting up my children and asking for your divine protection over their hearts, minds, and choices. In a world filled with endless temptations, noise, and distractions, I pray that you give them the strength to stand firm in your truth. Help them to resist the pull of harmful influences, those subtle voices that try to draw them away from your light and into confusion or compromise. Father, shield them from anything or anyone that could lead them down a path of destruction. Place a hedge of protection around them, one that keeps out the deceit and darkness of this world. When the world tries to tell them who they are or what they should be, remind them that their true worth is found in you alone. Let them stand confidently in the identity you've given them, chosen, loved, and set apart. Keep them rooted in faith, Lord. May your wisdom be their constant guide in every decision they face, from the smallest to the most life-changing. Help them to recognize what is good, what is right, and what honors you. Fill their hearts with a deep love for righteousness and purity. Let them find joy in doing what pleases you and peace in walking in integrity. Guard their minds from being corrupted by lies and deception. Keep their spirits steadfast and their hearts courageous, so they may walk in light, truth, and freedom all the days of their lives. Lord, I lift up my children to you and ask that you shape within them a strong and steadfast character, one that reflects your truth, your love, and your light. In a world where compromise is often celebrated and honesty is easily forgotten, let their hearts remain pure and unwavering. May integrity be the foundation upon which their lives are built, and may they always choose what is right even when it costs them something. Teach them, Father, that true strength is not found in pride or power, but in humility, honesty, and faithfulness. Give them moral courage, the kind that stands firm when the world demands silence, the kind that speaks truth with grace, and the kind that loves even when it's not returned. Let them never be swayed by pressure or fear, but stand rooted in your word and in the principles you have set before them. Fill them with compassion and a deep sense of justice. Help them to see those in need and move toward them with kindnesses and generosity. Let their actions reflect the heart of Christ, patient, merciful, and full of love. May their lives shine as a testimony of your goodness, Lord. Let others see in them honesty, gentleness, and righteousness that point back to you. May their character be a light in dark places, steady, faithful, and true, reflecting not their own strength, but yours living within them. Lord, I pray that you reveal to my children the divine purpose for which you created them. Before they were even born, you formed them in love and wrote their names upon your heart. You designed them with intention, each gift, each dream, each strength woven together perfectly according to your plan. Help them to see that their lives are not accidents, but sacred assignments filled with meaning and eternal significance. Father, open their eyes to recognize the calling you have placed within them. Let them pursue it with passion, discipline, and joy, knowing that walking in your will is the greatest fulfillment they could ever find. When the path ahead seems unclear, remind them that your timing is perfect and that every step, even the small and unseen ones, are shaping them into who you've destined them to become. When they face seasons of confusion or waiting, teach them to trust that you are working behind the scenes, preparing doors to open and aligning their hearts with your will. Help them not to compare their journey to others, but to rest in the confidence that you are guiding them uniquely with purpose and grace. May they live each day with a heart surrendered to you, walking in obedience, grounded in faith, and filled with hope. And as they follow the path you've designed, may their lives become a reflection of your glory, shining brightly as a testimony of your faithfulness and love. Lord, you are the ultimate provider, and I thank you because you already know the needs of my children even before they speak them aloud. Nothing escapes your loving attention. Every detail of their lives is seen and cared for by you. I lift them before you today and ask that you meet every need they have, spiritual, emotional, and physical. Provide for them in their studies, in their future careers, and in every path they will walk. Open doors of opportunity that no one can close and lead them to places where their gifts will shine for your glory. Father, teach them to rely on you as their source, not on people, not on possessions, and not on their own abilities. Let their hearts be anchored in the truth that you are Jehovah Jireh, the God who provides. When life feels uncertain, remind them of your faithfulness and how you have provided for generations before them. Give them wisdom in understanding the value of diligence, patience, and stewardship. Teach them the balance between working hard and resting in your grace. Let them learn to manage their finances with discipline and generosity, using what you bless them with to bless others. May they never be bound by fear of lack, but instead walk in the confidence that you will never leave them nor forsake them. Lord, bless them with stability, not just in resources, but in faith, trusting that you will supply every need in perfect timing, just as you have always done for me. Lord, I pray that you fill my children's hearts with unshakable joy and deep contentment in every season of life. The world will try to convince them that happiness is found in possessions, achievements, or the approval of others, but I pray that their joy is rooted in you alone. Let them know deep in their souls that the truest peace is not found in what they own, but in who they belong to, in walking daily with you, trusting your goodness and resting in your love. Teach them to find joy in the simple and sacred moments, in laughter shared with family, in quiet mornings filled with gratitude, in the warmth of kindness, and in the beauty of creation that reflects your glory. May their hearts always recognize the small blessings that surround them, and may they never take for granted the grace that sustains them each day. When life becomes heavy or uncertain, remind them that joy is not the absence of problems, but the presence of Christ within them. Fill their minds with peace that surpasses understanding and their spirits with gratitude that overflows. Lord, let their lives become a reflection of thankfulness, content not because everything is perfect, but because they know you are faithful. May their hearts be steadfast in joy, their words seasoned with praise, and their lives be living testimonies of your unending love and goodness. Lord, I know that this world can often feel overwhelming and uncertain. There are moments when fear creeps in, when doubts whisper, and when anxiety tries to take hold of the heart. But today I lift my children to you, saying that your perfect peace would cover their minds like a gentle blanket. When they face challenges that seem too great to bear, remind them that you are the unshakable foundation beneath their feet, the one who calms storms and restores order in the chaos. Father, fill their hearts with a peace that cannot be shaken by the noise of this world. Let your presence silence every anxious thought, every fear of the unknown. Teach them to trust that even when life feels uncertain, you remain steadfast, faithful, and in control. Let them know that they never walk alone, that your hand is always guiding, your spirit is always comforting, and your love is always protecting. When their minds begin to race with worry, quiet their souls with the gentle assurance of your voice saying, "Be still, and know that I am God." Help them to surrender their fears to you, casting every burden at your feet, believing that you will care for them just as you always have. May your peace fill every corner of their hearts, becoming a testimony to all who see them, a reflection of your goodness, your faithfulness, and the calm strength that only comes from trusting in you. Lord, life is a journey filled with challenges, and I know my children will encounter moments of struggle, disappointment, and hardship as they grow. But I pray that when those moments come, you will fill them with divine resilience, the kind of strength that does not crumble under pressure, but grows firmer through faith. Give them hearts that do not fear failure, but see it as a stepping stone toward wisdom. Let them remember that every trial is a lesson, and that with you, no setback is ever wasted. When life feels heavy, remind them that they can lean on you, their everlasting source of strength. Let them feel your hand lifting them when they stumble, your voice encouraging them to rise again, and your spirit breathing new courage into their souls. Teach them, Lord, that perseverance is not just about enduring the storm, but about trusting that you will bring beauty out of it. Help them to keep their eyes fixed on you, even when the path seems long and uncertain. When they are weary, renew their strength like the eagles. When they feel small against life's challenges, remind them that with you all things are possible. May they walk forward in quiet confidence, knowing that every difficulty they overcome is shaping them into who you have destined them to be. Let their hearts remain steadfast in faith, their spirits anchored in hope, and their courage fueled by the certainty that you are always with them, their helper, their comforter, and their victory. Lord, I pray that you shape within my children hearts overflowing with compassion and grace, hearts that mirror yours. Help them to see the world not with eyes of judgment, but with eyes of mercy. Teach them to love as you love, with patience, gentleness, and understanding. Let their lives be living reflections of your kindness, reaching out to those who are hurting, lonely, or forgotten. Father, give them the courage to care deeply in a world that often encourages indifference. When they see someone in need, may their first instinct be to offer a helping hand, to speak words of comfort, and to bring light where there is darkness. Let their empathy be sincere, their compassion active, and their love unconditional. May their hearts break for what breaks yours, for injustice, for suffering, for the pain of others. And in that breaking, let your spirit move them to act, to serve, to comfort, and to heal. Help them to understand that true greatness is found not in being served, but in serving others with humility and joy. Lord, remind them daily that they are blessed to be a blessing. Fill them with the joy that comes from giving, from lifting burdens, and from spreading hope. Let their words heal, let your presence bring peace, and their actions point others toward you. May their lives be marked by kindness, generosity, and the radiant love of Christ that transforms every space they enter. Lord, I pray that my children will grow with hearts that are always sensitive to your voice, that still gentle whisper that guides, corrects, and comforts. Teach them, Father, to quiet the noise of the world so they can discern the divine melody of your Spirit speaking within. Let them not be led by fear, emotion, or pressure from others, but by the unshakable truth of your word that lights every path and reveals every step in perfect time. When the world tempts them with easier roads and louder opinions, remind them that your way, though narrow, leads to peace and purpose. Give them ears that truly listen, eyes that recognize your hand at work, and hearts willing to obey, even when obedience costs something. Let their faith not depend on understanding every detail, but on trusting your goodness, even in the unknown. Lord, may they be deeply rooted in Scripture, unmovable in conviction, unshaken by trends, and unwavering in truth. When confusion arises, speak clarity into their souls. When doubt tries to take root, overwhelm them with reminders of your faithfulness. Give them courage, Father, to stand firm in their convictions, to choose righteousness over popularity, and to live in alignment with your will, no matter the cost. May every decision they make echo obedience, and may their lives reflect a deep and constant trust that your plans, even the hidden ones, are always for their good and your glory. Lord, I pray that my children will walk with hearts clothed in humility, always aware that every breath, every blessing, and every opportunity is a gift from you. Teach them to recognize that all goodness, wisdom, and strength flow not from their own hands, but from your grace working within them. Let them never be deceived by pride or self-sufficiency, but remain grounded in gratitude, remembering that their lives are sustained by your mercy. Father, help them to live in quiet confidence rather than boastful ambition, to know that true greatness is not found in recognition or power, but in serving others with a willing heart. May they see humility not as weakness, but as strength, a reflection of Christ's heart, who came not to be served, but to serve. When success comes their way, remind them that every achievement is a testimony of your faithfulness, not their own glory. Let them use their talents not to elevate themselves, but to uplift others and bring honor to your name. Lord, form in them hearts that find joy in giving, patience in waiting, and peace in surrendering. May they be quick to listen, slow to speak, and eager to love. Let humility guide their relationships, soften their words, and shape their character, so that through them, others may see the gentle and servant-hearted nature of Christ, the one who stooped low to lift humanity high. Lord, I pray that you plant within my children hearts overflowing with gratitude, hearts that see your hand in both the ordinary and the extraordinary moments of life. May they never rush through their days without noticing your goodness all around them, in the warmth of the sun, the laughter of loved ones, the lessons hidden in their struggles, and the quiet peace that comes from your presence. Teach them, Father, to live with ease, that recognize blessings even in disguise, to see purpose in every delay, strength in every hardship, and grace in every new morning. Let them understand that gratitude is not just a reaction to what goes right, but a posture of trust that believes you are working for their good, even when things don't make sense. May thankfulness become their way of life, not a passing feeling, but a steady rhythm of the soul. When the world tempts them to complain or compare, remind them of all they already have in you. Let contentment take root deep in their spirits, bringing peace that surpasses understanding and joy that cannot be shaken. Lord, fill their mouths with praise and their hearts with songs of thanksgiving. Let every breath be a reminder that all they have, every talent, every opportunity, every heartbeat is a gift from you. May gratitude shape their character and draw them ever closer to the one who gives all things with perfect love. Father, I pray that you fill my children's hearts with divine courage, the kind of strength that comes not from the world, but from unwavering faith in you. Life will not always be easy. The road ahead may twist with uncertainty and trials. Yet may they stand firm, rooted deeply in your word, fearless in their convictions, and unashamed to walk in truth even when the world moves in opposition. Lord, when fear whispers lies into their minds, remind them that they are never alone, that you go before them, beside them, and behind them. Let your spirit rise within them like a holy fire, igniting boldness and resilience. Give them the courage to speak truth with love, to defend what is right, and to act with kindness, even when the world rewards selfishness. May their bravery shine not through loudness, but through steadfast faith and gentle strength. Grant them patience, Lord, in this fast-moving world that constantly demands quick results. Teach them the sacred beauty of waiting on you. Let them understand that your timing is never late, that every delay carries purpose, and that every closed door hides divine redirection. When disappointment comes, comfort them with your promises. When plans shift, remind them that your thoughts are higher, your ways are greater, and your love is unshakable. May they walk each day in quiet confidence, knowing that courage and patience are both born in the heart that fully trusts you. Father, I pray that my children will understand and embrace the sacred power of forgiveness, that beautiful act of grace that sets hearts free. In a world filled with misunderstanding, hurt, and pride, let them be quick to forgive, just as you have forgiven us through Christ. May they never allow bitterness to take root in their hearts, for resentment only builds walls that keep out your peace. Instead, let love, mercy, and compassion flow from their spirits like a river that brings healing wherever it goes. Teach them, Lord, to seek forgiveness when they have done wrong, to humble themselves, to make amends, and to restore what has been broken. Give them hearts that value reconciliation over revenge and peace over pride. Let them become peacemakers who bring light into the dark corners of conflict, reflecting your character in every word and action. And Father, grant them the gift of self-control, that quiet strength which anchors the soul. Help them to guard their hearts and minds against anything that could lead them astray. In moments of weakness, be their strength. When emotions rise, let wisdom take the lead. Teach them to master their words, to pause before reacting, and to choose patience over anger, truth over impulse, grace over judgment. May they walk in righteousness and integrity, guided not by fleeting feelings, but by the steady voice of your Spirit. Let their lives be marked by calm hearts, clear minds, and peaceful steps that testify of your transforming love. Father, I ask that you fill my children's hearts with an unshakable love for others, a love that mirrors yours, pure, patient, and unconditional. Teach them to see beyond appearances, to recognize the silent cries of those around them, and to extend kindness where it is most needed. May their compassion be more than words. Let it be an action that brings warmth to the cold, comfort to the hurting, and hope to the weary. Lord, help them to love without limits, not only those who are easy to love, but also those who are difficult, those who have been forgotten, and those who need grace the most. Let them serve freely and joyfully, expecting nothing in return, knowing that every act of love sown in your name is never wasted. Fill them with understanding hearts that choose empathy over judgment, mercy over pride, and generosity over indifference. May your divine love be reflected in everything they do, in the way they speak, in the way they listen, in the way they carry your light into dark places. Let their lives be living testaments of your goodness. When they encounter brokenness, may their presence bring peace. When they meet despair, may their faith bring renewal. Father, make them shining lights in this world, gentle carriers of hope and joy, so that through them others may come to know the beauty of your everlasting love. Lord, I lift my children before you and ask for your divine protection in every step of their lives. Guard their hearts and minds from temptation, for this world is filled with distractions that attempt to pull them away from your truth. Give them the strength to resist what is harmful, the wisdom to discern what is not from you, and the courage to walk away from anything that could corrupt their souls. Surround them, Father, with godly influences, friends, mentors, and communities that point them toward light and righteousness. Let your Spirit whisper truth into their hearts when the world tries to deceive them, and keep their path steady toward eternal life. Lord, as they journey into their future, I ask that you bless the work of their hands. Guide their steps and open doors that no one can shut. Let every opportunity they receive align with your purpose for their lives. May success never become an idol, but rather a reflection of your favor and faithfulness. Teach them to find meaning in their efforts, not for personal gain or recognition, but to bring glory to your holy name. Let diligence and integrity define everything they do. May they never chase after wealth or status at the cost of their peace or character, but instead seek first your kingdom, trusting that all things will be added to them in your perfect time. Father, cultivate within them a generous spirit, one that gives freely, not out of obligation, but out of love. Help them to see the needs around them and respond with compassion and humility. May they share not only their resources, but also their time, their kindness, and their presence. Let them find joy in serving others, understanding that true richness is found in giving. Shape their hearts to mirror ours, open tender and overflowing with grace. When they give, let them do so with gratitude and gladness, knowing that generosity reflects your divine nature. Lord, I also pray that you raise my children as leaders of integrity, wisdom, and humility. May they influence others not through power or pride, but through love, truth, and steadfast faith. When darkness surrounds them, let them be beacons of light, voices of hope, compassion, and justice. Teach them that true leadership begins with service. May they use every position, every gift, and every opportunity not to elevate themselves, but to uplift those around them and glorify you through their example. And finally, Lord, shield them from negative influences that seek to weaken their faith. Protect their minds from confusion and their hearts from compromise. When peer pressure rises, grant them the courage to say no and the strength to stand firm in who they are, beloved children of the Most High. Surround them with godly friends who inspire growth and mentors who speak wisdom. Keep them far from harm and let their lives shine with the beauty of your truth. Father, give them a heart of service that delights in kindness. May they find fulfillment not in applause, but in quiet acts of love that reflect your character. Let them lift the weary, comfort the broken, and bring hope where rooted is lost. Bless them with a strong work ethic, one built on perseverance, honesty, and faithfulness. Teach them that success comes not from shortcuts, but from integrity and steady devotion. May every project, every goal, every dream they pursue become an offering unto you. And when the day is done, Lord, may they look back not only on their accomplishments, but on the lives they've touched, the hearts they've healed, and the love they've given. Let their work bear lasting fruit that honors you and leaves a legacy of light for generations to come. Most importantly, Lord, above every desire and blessing I could ever ask for my children, I pray for their eternal salvation. May they come to know you deeply, not as a distant idea, but as their living Savior, their faithful friend, and their everlasting Father. Let them walk with you all the days of their lives, finding strength, purpose, and peace in your presence. May their faith in Jesus Christ be their foundation, their anchor through every storm, and their shomang in both joy and sorrow. Help them to treasure the priceless gift of salvation you have freely given and to hold fast to that faith even when the world tries to pull them away. Lord, let their relationship with you be personal, sincere, and unshakable. May their hearts constantly seek you, their minds be filled with your truth, and their lives reflect the beauty of your grace. Keep them close to you always, Father, and never allow anything, not fear, doubt, or temptation, to separate them from your love. As a parent, Lord, I humbly acknowledge my own imperfections and limitations. There are moments when I fall short, when my words fail, and when I cannot be everything my children need. But in those moments, I rest in the assurance that you are the perfect Father, steadfast, merciful, and unchanging. Fill in the gaps where I cannot reach. Let your love cover every flaw, every weakness, every place where my efforts end. Teach me to trust you more each day, knowing that your grace is sufficient for both me and my children. Now, as I close this prayer, I surrender my children completely into your loving hands. I release every fear, every worry, every uncertainty, choosing instead to rest in your promises that you have good plans for them, plans to prosper them and not to harm them, plans to give them hope and a future. Thank you, Lord, for hearing this prayer and for loving my children even more than I do. I trust in your perfect will. I believe in your goodness, and I wait with joyful expectation to see how you will move in their lives. I bless them in your mighty name, Lord, and I declare with confidence that their future is safe, secure, and victorious in you. In Jesus' holy name, amen.